Senorita, nice to meet her. You want take a drive, now the Benz it's sweeter. The dress you have on expensive, and it really show off your extensive features. So first of the face, I hear the voice, you don't know, say a kogency, but a kogency reacts channel. And today, bro, we have something different. It might be too serious for my regular viewers, but man, I don't know. I feel like I've been talking to myself way too much about this for me to not at least share the views onto the channel. So if you're not keeping up, I don't keep up either, It just shows how worldwide this guy has gone. I only did 2 videos on him, but Tate has been banned on. I probably shouldn't say his name. Okay, YouTube. King Cobra, he has been banned. Alright? Mr. Cobra, he has been banned on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of those places, right? To me, and right now we have countless YouTubers, just regular people, like happy that he's gone. But what they seem to forget that he has an audience of people that agree with what he says though. So yeah, he's gone, but somebody else can just come and say the same message and you're gonna be upset all over again. So obviously canceling somebody is not the way to go. Like me, I don't agree with everything he says. But just because I don't agree with something him say, no, he needs to be cancelled. No, him can't talk at all. No, him can't share his views at all. And then when you talk to people, they're like, yo, he's spreading hate and violence. I'm like, hate and violence? I watch Aiden Ross's stream. I've never seen hate or violence. I've watched him and Sneaker. Wait, is him and Sneaker? I've watched him brother and Sneaker. And I've watched Sneaker react. I've never seen hate or violence. I've watched him on Cal Freeze's podcast with Burnt Chip. Was it The Boys? I think it's that. But I didn't hear anything about what and violence? He's spreading hate and violence. I didn't hear anything about hate and violence on that podcast. I didn't hear anything about hate and violence when he was on that podcast with the husband and the wife, the bald husband, and he was telling her like, yo, your husband wants to have sex with other women. It's just that he doesn't want to lose you. And then she looked at him and he was like, yeah, it's true. Like, I didn't hear anything about hate or violence on there either. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. To me as well, let me just say it before I start. I don't take any of this internet shit serious. Everybody on the internet is just a character to me, trying to play a role, trying to fit in, trying to do something, be something, to be somebody. I do not look at L3 or Tate and be like, yo, L3, I don't agree with him, so he needs to be banned. Or Tate, I don't agree with what he just said, so he needs to be banned. Like, that's such bitch shit, bro. That's so, like, it's so not, but that's just so, like, feminine, dog. That's just so, like, it's just, it gives me, like, childish behavior. Like, that's what it reminds me of. You can't get your way, so no, somebody's saying something you don't like, and you can't get them to change what they're saying, so you just get them off. You just get them off the platform. Like, what? Anyway, bro. So that's why I wanted to make this video, because I really don't understand like why people can't just accept that somebody has a differing opinion or a different view on the world, and it might get popular. The whole reason why it's popular is because people agree with what he's saying, bro. If people didn't fuck with it, he wouldn't be this famous, blood. Just being honest, bro. So, today, I was watching some Playback videos. I watched the Playback episode where they was talking to Sneaker about taking his girl to a sex party. And so now, like, a couple Playback videos popped up in my feed. I saw this video. And then I saw they were reacting to this clip and when he was on this podcast as well. Bro, even on this podcast, that young TikTok guy, he took advice from him. Tate told him, you're not going to become a strong man. You're not going to go through certain things in life to make you a strong man if all you do is just dance shirtless on TikTok. And he was like, yeah, you're right, man. That's why I'm using the attention from TikTok to get me into other things. So, bro, even that little kid, I said little kid, even that teenager on this podcast that I'm about to watch, even he did some self-reflection when he just listened to what he said, bro. Just listen. But all you have is just women and bitch-made men just getting in their feelings, bro. And I'm really just tired of this shit. I'm really tired, bro. So, let me just see if I can stir up some feathers. What? Stir up the pot and ruffle some feathers. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Stir up the pot and ruffle some feathers. Hit the like button, jump in the comments, and subscribe. Subscribe to me. We just hit 4K, so subscribe so we can hit 5. Gang shit.
Yeah, I think he's saying you don't know anything about the pilot.
Oh, wait. Before we start, just to show you, I don't take this internet stuff seriously. I'm taking a shot. I don't care, bro. It's like, 7 o'clock at night on a Thursday? Yeah, bro, shot it up. Shot it up. Ooh. And in the video I posted earlier today, I took 4 shots for 4K subs. I'm not doing that again, though. I get way too drunk, blood. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, I think he's saying you don't know anything about the pilot. You just can pick blind.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Before this, he was talking about how he would want a male pilot if he was flying through a hurricane instead of a female pilot. Again, I've seen and known female pilots in my life. So I'm not going to say, oh, women can't fly planes. And that's not what he's saying either. He's saying in life and in a life or death situation where we need to get out of this hurricane, who are you going to choose? I'm gonna choose a man, bro. Just that simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the big conspiracy behind it. So why can't you choose the woman? But was it because just on average, one, we've seen more male pilots, so we would have more trust in male pilots. If you've spent most of your life seeing a male fly a plane, you're gonna be like, nah, probably I want more males to fly planes, because most of the planes I've been on, males have flown them and I've never crashed, so I'll trust them to keep flying them, which is what most people go through. Like, I don't get what you mean. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, there's no two. It's just one. That 1 point is all you need. I'm only 5 seconds in, you know. I've been talking for 7 minutes. 8 minutes. Let me start the video.
Female.
Disagree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a generalization because exceptions don't disprove the rule.
But I don't think that makes you like Satan for saying that.
No,
I'm
but
sure
I
there's
think
lot
like
of
you
people
say a
who
lot
do
of
that.
stuff about women like that they're your.
Look at this girl, bro. She is pissed. She is pissed, bro. Everybody that's upset right now at Andrew Tate, bro, they literally look the same, dog. You just don't want to look like these people.
Property.
That's not what I said. I was talking about an OnlyFans company when that question was asked.
Yeah.
But I said that if a woman is going out with a man,
Big ass
she
cigar.
belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his. Yes, that's what I said.
Think
Well,
if
that's crazy.
You think if a
That
man,
one's crazy.
if you, so you think,
That's crazy. Well, that one's crazy. Why is it crazy, bro? I don't get it.
think that a man going out with a girl that's just your property? There
not
there
about
can't be
having-
an equal relationship.
That
No,
one
no,
was
no.
nuts.
Okay,
That one
cool.
was nuts.
I'm
This
nuts
is where
now.
it goes
Good.
crazy.
Cool.
No,
So
but
I'm-
Yeah, you know,
that
like-
one you can. If I understood what you said, that if a guy and a girl is dating,
Yeah.
and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut.
No, 100%.
His girl.
100%.
She is his girl
But what does that have to do with anything?
because she's his.
Yeah, so that's
So that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him and the intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a
Yeah.
relationship. And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those parts of her body.
So, what my problem is now, when he clearly, like, runs you down the train of thought that leads him to this conclusion, this conclusive thought, people are still like, oh no, like, no, it's just wrong. You shouldn't say that, right. Like, but bro, I showed you my reasoning behind what I said. And my reasoning was nothing sexist. It was nothing hate related, hate driven. It's literally me and you are sexually exclusive to each other. And you're going on the internet and exposing those sexual organs that we should be keeping exclusive to each other. But I get it. Completely fine. I personally not going to ask or tell a girl that she owes me her OnlyFans money. No. But I understand where the train of thought comes from. So, and just because I personally wouldn't do the same thing doesn't mean that he needs to be banned, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't agree with that. Do I want to ban him? No! Just move on, bro. Move the fuck on.
Oh, it's reversed.
So now, even
brother.
if you want to give
brother.
this man the benefit of the doubt,
It's like Agent knows that this guy's about to start on the foolishness stuff. When I watched the Playback podcast from that one sneaker episode that I watched, and probably some other couple clips, Agent is really like just trying to listen and understand what everybody's saying and why they're saying what they're saying. But my guy over here on the right, he's not trying to hear none of that shit, blood. So I don't know. Interesting dynamic.
okay, cool. Intimate parts of your body, you believe that belongs to the person in a relationship. All right, fine. So he
Yeah.
explains himself there.
You see me? So at least he himself, when Andre explains it, he's like, all right, fair enough. I see where you're coming from. Why people can't do that? Why people can't just see where he's coming from? Why they can't do that?
Let's see if he holds that same standard if the roles are reversed. Let's see, man. Let's see. Let's just see.
So it's reverse. Male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman's
Yeah,
given
that's
over.
inherently where you get called sexist.
No, it's not. Well, you can call
Yeah.
me sexist if you want, but if you look at marriage, it's the bride's father who gives her away. It's not the groom's father.
In
Is
old
it?
tradition.
I
it's a tradition.
gotta guess.
woman belongs
that
to the man.
So it's
I gotta
slavery.
guess yeah, no, but I gotta guess.
Wait,
that
what?
somebody-
What she said about slavery? Like, what? We're talking about marriage, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Who's multicultural and everything, that certainly is a tradition that does not apply everywhere.
The woman is always
That certainly is a tradition that does not apply everywhere. All right, sir. Let me ask you something. You, sir, Mr. White Male, there's only so many religions that you could be a part of, right? Let me ask you this, sir. Is that not a part of your culture? Is that not a part of your religion? Bear in mind, I might just be assuming whatever culture or religion he's from, but majority of cultures, it still is the father walking the bride down the aisle to hand her off to the husband, because the husband is now responsible. But in the West, when you say that, he's responsible for a woman, so she's your property, so what? You're gonna tell her what to do now? Like, oh my God. It's like when you don't say like stuff to try and pander to their feelings, they lose their mind, bro. And I think that's what has happened. Every time Andrew Tate talk, he does not care about their feelings, bro. He just says what it is. And they don't like that. They don't like to hear what it is, bro. But real people do.
And everything, that certainly is a tradition that does not apply everywhere.
the
It's
woman.
like, why are you talking about traditions that don't apply everywhere, where the country that you live in, it still applies in that country today? Women are still getting walked down the aisle by their fathers today. I was just at a wedding the other day. It happened. What are you talking about? Why are you bringing up a culture and a religion or a tradition that you are not a part of? You have never been a part of that. Why are you bringing it up? And somehow to say that he shouldn't view it like that just because this small section of people around the world don't subscribe to this tradition. So when you say that, it's just, there's a lot of traditions around the world that don't subscribe to this. Yeah, but majority do. And the religion and culture that you grew up in does. So why are you bringing up cultures and religions that you've never grown up in, never been a part of, never even seen them? You can't even name the cultures that don't do that. You couldn't even. You could not even name the cultures that didn't do that, but yet still you're going to tell him that that's inherently sexist for what he said. You see what I mean? No depth to the... It's just wild. That's just wild, and that's where we call you sexist. Well...
is always given over to the man. Read the Bible, read the Quran, you can go to
You're walking
read
down
the
aisle,
Bible.
No chance. There's like African cultures where they don't do that.
Name one. Name one. I'm waiting.
I'm sure there are some obscure tribes somewhere. I mean, I can't say I'm not a professional.
But you get
especially African tribes, yeah, Tabo. African tribes. You want to talk about African tribes to be the beacon for equality or to not walk your daughter down the aisle. You think African tribes aren't doing that? African countries, states, provinces, you think they're not doing that? That's just ignorance then.
You seem like a very smart guy. You seem like a smart guy. You're saying a woman is the property of a man if they're dating.
I'm not saying they're a property. I'm saying they're given to the man and they belong to the man. It doesn't mean they're a pure property without emotion. It means they're given to the man. They take the man's name.
You said
they
it's her
belong to the
part.
man.
You said,
Bruh, you know what's so fucking confusing for me?
What?
Bruh, they know what he believes.
Yes, they do know.
Exactly. They know exactly what he believes. Ask him questions to provoke. Start provoking questions, but then still like get mad or get surprised or like triggered when he says what he believes, and you know what he believes. You well and know what he believes. You well and know.
And they bring him on.
Yes.
And then they'll be like, do your thing, say your thing. And then he'll say his thing. And they know they already disagree.
Yes.
And they'll be like, oh, that's where I disagree. Oh, no, he said it. He said it. That's the thing he says. I'm like, bro, stop giving him a fucking platform. If there's somebody I inherently disagree.
You see what? All right, let me let him finish this thought though. But I know exactly what he's gonna say.
Agreed with, to the point where I'm using words like slavery. I'm not bringing them on my platform.
So that's that.
Exactly, bro. Anything I don't like, I don't watch. I don't pay attention to, regardless of how popular or how known or I don't give a flying flamingo in fuck, bro. If I don't like it, I don't pay attention to it because I don't like it. But them over there on the left, bro, they don't like everything. And they watch everything, bro. As in everything that stands for something and has, genuine meaning in life. They don't like that. They don't like structure. They don't like just civil discourse. That's what I realized they don't like. They don't like civil discourse. Like, you think this way. Why do you think that way? Interesting. I don't agree, but I will agree to disagree and move on. They don't like civil discourse, bro. They don't.
That's the interesting fold and dynamic about this. Let's be clear. I think Andrew Tate for the red pill community, I actually think he does more harm than good. And the reason why I say this is because there's several things where he contradicts himself that doesn't make any sense that would be against red pill logic. But to the people like podcast members and things like that, y'all bringing him on the platform to try to let's have a dialogue.
Let's have a dialogue.
They're lying. You know his rhetoric. You know who he is. That doesn't make any sense at all. Y'all bring somebody that you know you inherently disagree with and knows that they're going to say sexist remarks, and you know his beliefs already. It's like, bro, what are we doing right now?
That really is what
they just want the clout, bro. Literally. It's like, it's one of those things where if you can't beat them, join them. Because everybody is talking about their hatred for him, but yet still everybody has him on their podcast. Everybody's doing videos about him. Long, extensive videos at that. Whoa. That's how much attention you show to things that you hate. Like, bro, I'm a let me not even get into that. Cause there's not a lot of things that I hate in this world. Cause as I said, I don't take none of this shit serious, bro. Like, y'all niggas is tripping. But even if I somehow strongly dislike something so much that it just irks my spirit every time I see it, I just close my phone. I just scroll past or just like go watch a different video, bro. Just that simple.
What it is, though.
It's literally what that is.
And like, look, sometimes we bring people on our podcast that I already know I disagree with.
Yeah.
But I do it because I'm open-minded. I want to learn something.
I told you at the start, bro. Agent is really trying to listen and learn.
They've already made their mind up that it's, we disagree.
So like when Sneeko comes on the pod and talks about his open relationship, I think it's crazy, but I'm crazy. I'd rather learn.
This is my third invite, bro. Kit will lead up, bro. You need therapy, dog.
Oh, here he said he wants to come back.
Oh, good. Thank goodness, boy, because you've been on TikTok going crazy, man. You saw another man fuck your girl. You went straight to red pill. Hey, come on, dog. We know you wasn't red pill on.
Sneeko, they found you out, bro. They found you out, blood. He try to be all, oh no, the Matrix, whatever. Nah, none of that, bro. You saw a man put your girl on a back shot, dog, and it fucked up your mental space up until now. You can't recover until now. But I'm laughing because that whole sex party like episode, I'm just there looking at him like, but why though? You know, I'm like homeboy here on the right. I'm like, but why though? Why? You know, just why? You never need to do that, bro. It's been 20 minutes. I'm only 4 minutes in. I'm gonna continue.
Come on, dog. Can't fool us, dog.
Why can't fool us, dog?
What?
You're like trying to instigate. I like surprisingly am not mad at Andrew Tate at all because I actually kind of get where he's coming from. It's the same thing in my culture. If I wanted to marry somebody else Ethiopian or Muslim, you actually have to ask for their father. You have to get their father's approval.
Yeah.
So like it's like a whole process. And even if you don't even want to go through that tradition, you don't have a fucking choice.
You don't have a choice.
That's their father has to allow that shit to happen.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole bunch of hoopla you have to go through if neither the mother or the father is willing to make that happen. That being said, if you don't agree, then stop bringing this guy on your platform and fucking pointing a finger on this nigga.
Let's see.
All right, but Agent literally just showed it, bro. Andrew brought up something in cultures that are still being practiced to this day. Agent just said it in his culture, where he's from, his ethnicity, whatever. If him want to marry an Ethiopian or he's going to have to talk to her father. So when he says that she's not a soulless property, but she is somewhat being responsible, like getting taken care of, meaning somebody has responsibility for her. So if somebody has responsibility over something, don't they usually have authority over that thing that they're responsible for? I don't know anybody that's paying for something that they do not have direct authority over. But just that thought alone, when they think of authority, they just think, who and what you gonna tell her what to wear and what to do and how to dress and how to think and what to eat and who to talk to. Like, nah, bro. Nah, it's just, if I have a suggestion, listen to my suggestion. Because then if you don't, then I ain't gonna pay for shit no more.
See if you agree with this take though.
I don't agree with his takes. I disagree with most of the things Andrew Tate says.
I'm not saying that you agree with
But
it.
if I brought him on our podcast, it would be for entertainment.
I get that.
Not to like.
But I'm saying you agree with that take. Let's see if you agree with this one. That's all I'm saying, man.
On the Fresh and Fit podcast.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Come on.
On the Fresh and Fit podcast.
You gotta be open-minded. Come on,
Nothing
like
good happens on this podcast.
Nothing good happens on the Fresh.
Are you sure?
Humanity has not moved forward on this podcast.
Are you positive?
Yeah, I'm 100%
Come on.
sure.
The 2 episodes that I like is the Andrew Tate and Sneaker episode and Fresh and Fit. Other than that, I don't really watch Fresh and Fit.
Let's hear it.
Hey. Like the video, by the way, motherfuckers. Where did you guys this goddamn game? Y'all getting a lot of
David
sauce.
Buss, listen up. Do you know what girls are more scared of than losing a man they like? They're more scared of having the man they like, but he doesn't like her anymore. So what will happen if I put a girl in those kind of scenarios and she...
That's facts, though. That's way more hurtful to a girl to know that, wow, I like this dude, but this dude don't like me no more, rather than, you know, because when that happens, she has to look in herself and do self-reflection and be like, was it me? Like, am I just not good enough for him? Did I do something wrong? Like, women, they run down the rabbit hole of what went wrong and what I did or what I didn't do or could have done. So that's true. I definitely know that to be true.
Doesn't act right or doesn't make the right choice. What I will do, instead of actually getting rid of her, I'll keep fucking her, but I'll fuck her different. So
I don't get that.
God damn,
wait, hold on. Let me pull it up. Why I don't get the point of fucking her
if I put a girl in those kind of scenarios and the man they like, but he doesn't like her anymore.
Yeah.
So what will happen if I put a girl in those kind of scenarios and she doesn't act right or doesn't make the right choice?
Yes.
What I will do, instead of actually getting rid of her, I'll keep fucking her.
Nah.
But I'll fuck her different.
Nah. See, that's where we differ. For me, I'm not going, like, you're not doing what I want. You're not doing what I ask of you. Go away, leave. I'm going to get you out of my life. Regardless of if you take it lightly or heavily. I don't care. You're not doing what I ask of you. So you have to go. I'm not going to do what he did. And what him say? Fuck her different. I'm not going to do that shit. I don't like you no more. You don't do what I say. I don't like you no more. So, we literally just had a disagreement. Do I want to see him banned? No. Like, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get this. As in, I don't get the hate behind it. Like, I get it, but just stop.
So.
God damn, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have time for this shit, bro. But it's just that generic. This is that generic woman manipulation advice.
Which is, well, you know what's so crazy is that when it's the reverse, right? Because we've made fun of women who manipulate.
Wait, hold on. Before him continue that, you think men don't talk like this on a regular basis? You think not? I was gonna say powerful men. You don't think regular men talk like this on a regular basis, bro? Bro, I live in Jamaica, where a man could literally have a 1-room house and have 5 girlfriends, and all those 5 girlfriends are coming over to that 1-room house. Yeah? So we definitely understand locker room talk and women talk when, oh yeah, me just fuck her different because I want her to stop coming around, so I just fuck her different. And you're like, really? But we live amongst all of these people every single day. I never yet hear somebody say something that I don't agree with in person and be like, no, youth, don't come back around me because you have sex with girls differently when you don't want them anymore. Hey, bro, that's your choice, blood. I'm just not going to do the same. I'm not going to do that. I don't see the point in doing that. And because I don't see the point, no, I need to ban you.
Like men who actually think that that's game. We sat down and broke down an entire video where a woman sitting there saying, all you gotta do is just wake up a little earlier, and then act like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to work, but go right back to sleep, and he'll think that you're busy now. Remember that shit? This is what this nigga is about to explain. Manipulating women, which is crazy because if by the premise of being a high value man, why would you need to manipulate her?
Set up, there's no kissing.
Now, I don't necessarily think it's manipulation. I know it's the title of the video as well. Andrew Tate teaches darkest game to manipulate girls. Yeah, I mean, in some way, but he's not manipulating to get her though. He already has her. She's not doing what he asked of her, or she did something to know where him don't really want her like that anymore. Basically, he don't want her like that no more. So he's just trying to find, a way to kick her out of his life. I don't know, bro. But that's why for me, I'll just kick her out, bro. I don't like you anymore. Stop talking to me. Just that simple. I have no time to play no games. But many men, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of men do. They do want to play that game. They do want to do the manipulation. They want to do that. So they need a voice. They need people to speak for them.
Anymore. You understand? You understand? He's not doing that thing anymore.
Look at that, bro. They're laughing.
Set up, there's no kissing anymore.
No kissing anymore.
You understand? He's not doing that thing anymore. She's gonna feel it different.
Yeah.
And afterwards, she's gonna be like, "You don't love me anymore, do you? Where's this going?
You've threatened intimacy.
Yeah.
You've threatened intimacy.
And she's gonna it's no longer intimate on any level. She got fucked, and then afterwards, she'll be like trying to give me a hug. I'll be like, "Oh wait, I've got to go out." And I'm going to change on such a small level, that will hurt her more than even losing you. The reason guys can't do that is because if they fuck a bitch again, they fall back in love like a pussy. I won't do that.
I can't believe grown men pushing 60 are like,
It's like, yeah, man, I remember I did that.
That just shows you that there's men out there that agree with what he says. Probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions. Yeah, like, so what, those men don't need to be spoken for? Alright, bro. I realize what's going on. As I said, I will as well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the manipulation, but because I don't agree that he's manipulating women, no, I need him to, stop talking? No, just don't listen.
Man, oh yeah. It's a bunch of grown men agreeing to this weird ass behavior, thinking that, yeah, this is what we're bonding over right now. Manipulating women, right?
Hey, bro, did you hear what he said? He said that, nah, she's not gonna feel bad enough if you pack her up. You need her to actually, you need to break this woman. Yeah. And the best way to break her is to fuck her a little differently and show her that you're not in love with her no more and break her spirit. Bro, like, how do you feel like you're? How do you actually feel like you're doing something good for the planet after you say something like that?
Like you're openly admitting to like sexually manipulating somebody, and you think that that's alpha top tier. And the fucking yes men and echo chamber you surround yourself is like, oh, this that game, man. This that game.
There's one thing I have to tell you, bro. Niggas with money, they don't give a fuck about your morals or your principles or none of that shit. As long as they can make more money tomorrow, they're going to do whatever they want to do today. Yeah? So if that means manipulating women, they're going to do it, bro. It's just that Andrew Tate came on the internet and spoke about it for everyone to know and see. But, bro, I live in Jamaica, bro. I've been around men that have been well off for a long time. I've seen how they treat women. I've literally heard a story about somebody that left a girl on a highway. If you think sexual manipulation is wrong, imagine leaving somebody stranded with them 2 foot alone when they live like 35 miles away. You think that's manipulation? That's not even manipulation. That's just fucked up in general. But what, you feel like that guy didn't get girls after that? You feel like women found out what he did and was like, oh no, I'm gonna stay away from him. No, bro, because he has money, he will always get them again. Get another one again. So that's what happens when you get to a certain level of money, bro. You can do whatever you want to women, and really and truly, ain't nothing gonna happen most of the time. As in men with money. When last have you seen men with money get in trouble? I'm talking about get in trouble. Or like get exposed for being sexually manipulative or being sexist or being disrespectful. They don't, bro. It's only probably big things like the R word and the SH word and things like that. You understand? Which is understandable, but just manipulation and being disrespectful and just being a bad person towards women. Rich men do that every single day. Every single day. Yeah? So the quicker you accept that, blood, because they're not there against their will. They're there because they want to be there. They want to get some of that money. So if you want some of that money that you didn't work for, you're going to have to deal with a lot of bullshit from these men. Just that simple. If you don't want to deal with the bullshit, try date a, I don't know, like a less rich guy or something. I don't know. Just in my personal experience, I've seen a lot of rich men treat women badly and nothing happens.
You know,
that doesn't make any sense.
I think most people try and rig dating to fit whatever they want to get out of it.
Yeah.
And they're willing to lie to themselves.
But that is what dating is, though. If I'm stepping out into the dating market, I'm going to put forth what I want from a partner or a date or whatever. I don't give a fuck what a standard is or what the norm is. I don't give a fuck. I want what I want, and I'm going to get what I get. And make it worse, if I'm a rich guy, I can get what I get in like triples, doubles, like quadruples, quintuples. Like I don't have to sit here and censor my thoughts, or you know, I'm rich. I do whatever I want. If I want to sexually manipulate somebody, they're gonna do that. You can't stop them, bro. It's gonna keep happening. It's going to keep happening. You cannot stop it.
And delude themselves into believing that they're in pursuit of just what's better. You know what I'm saying? Like in his world, he's like, this is just, I'm a high value man. This is what I deserve. But it's like, yeah, bro, if she, who the fuck is willing to go through that much effort that actually has things to do during the day? Pack her up. If she's not with the program, pack her up, get the next one. Because that's the life you say.
See, that's what I would do. Pack her up and get the next one.
You live. So live by it.
But imagine.
I mean, I don't know how old this clip is. I have no idea what's changed since this clip dropped.
Nigga, it couldn't have been that much. First of all, it just shouldn't be. Even if Andrew Tate believed this, it shouldn't be a bunch of other grown ass men who are immediately like, oh yeah, it shouldn't.
Yeah, but they do that because they believe it as well. They agree as well. Unless they're just being sheep and just agreeing because he's probably like the most important guy in the room and they just want to agree to not stand out. But from what I see, most of those men agree with what he's saying, bro. What do you want them to do? Like, disagree, like, publicly, even though they agree privately? If they agree, they agree. Which is what I'm showing you, bro. Like, men with money and that probably have been around for a while, you'd be surprised to how they treat women. You'd be surprised. Well, I'm not surprised because I see it all the time. But it's obvious that you guys think that men or just people treat people well on a daily basis. No, they're not, bro. We live on a fucked up planet with fucked up people. A lot of people are bad people. Most people are bad people. Like, well, that's my pessimistic outlook on the world just coming forward, I guess.
And this is the reason why I said that people like Andrew Tate or these loud ass voices in the community, for the niggas who really subscribe to red pill community or this alpha dog bullshit, yo, he actually makes your ideology look horrible. And what's crazy is that if they're really alpha, if these niggas really alpha, they're really red pill, they would have no problem at all challenging the concept that you would need to manipulate a woman. Because again, if you're alpha, why would you need to do that? But the fact that they're not doing it further proves that it's nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
There's been scenarios.
He ain't said nothing wrong right there. He ain't said nothing wrong right there, bro. The only problem, that was just the challenging part, which is going to make me go back to what I said before. As in, if those men genuinely agree with what he says, they're going to laugh and chuckle in agreeance, bro. Like, go and find somebody that disagrees with that statement and let them debate that. But these guys, this guy on the left, he's a porn star. He's been on emergency meeting. This guy, he's been on emergency meeting with the guy on the left as well. I've seen him talk to this guy probably once, like over Zoom or something like that. But like, these two guys right here are his friends. Like, they're going to laugh. They're going to agree with him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... You're asking the wrong things from the wrong people, bro.
Where a girl hasn't acted quite right over something small, not a big transgression like cheating, then I continue to see her. But my
I'm sorry, this is over something small.
It's actually worse.
Fuck.
Like, you see what I mean? Because they get to that level where they're literally disposable, where he can literally go in his DMs, can call up somebody, can just go somewhere and just like pick from a group of 8s, 9s, and 10s. I'm telling you, once you go through that, your mentality, especially once it comes onto the relationship between you and these women that you're just discarding at will, you're going to view them as less. You're just going to. It's just natural. Natural. That's the same reason why us that are outside of, the high value stuff, or, would see a girl either on Instagram or just in general be like, yo, she's so beautiful. Like, yo, if I got her, man, my life would just be all right and I'd be so happy and ray. But those men up there, they been had her though. And they've been passing her around because she don't mean nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just when guys like us get some new money, new fame, we just see them and try cuff them. But, bro, they've been circling around up there, bro. And they're just gonna, after Andrew Tate, manipulate her. Do you think she's going to go back? Do you think she's going to go to a guy that makes less money with the hope that she's less likely to get manipulated? No! She's still going to go and try find another millionaire. And when she gets manipulated, she's going to be upset again. And the cycle will continue until, I don't know, maybe a simp comes to save the day or, But that cycle will continue, bro. These women will go to these men. And they know they will get manipulated. They know they will get raid. Like, they're going to go because money is there. Just that simple. Not all women, but most.
It's actually worse.
God
like,
damn.
Instead of just being a big boy and having a conversation with her, like, cause this is where
imagine she left like one dish unwashed, and he's like,
no.
all right.
What is the same? Like the guy that left the girl on the highway, bro. That's childish behavior. You could have been a big boy, and even though you guys arguing while you're on the highway, just wait till just drop her home like a big man, like a man should. But instead, you left her on the highway. And I don't know, man. It's like people expect people to just always have strong character and strong morals and principles, and I don't know. I don't expect the same from people. Like, I really think like very low of most people on earth. So when I see bad shit, I'm just like, well, what did you expect? Like, what?
All right, look, I'm about to fuck her different tonight.
Yeah,
I'm about to fuck her a little different
the
tonight.
audacity
I need
of
to break
you
this
left
woman.
this plate.
Yeah,
Say less when we're fucking. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. When we're fucking,
I ain't
make
gonna
sure
even fuck you.
I fuck you up mentally, so you know how to fucking clean
bitch.
dishes right.
Yeah, bitch.
Demeanor towards her changed, and my demeanor.
Yeah, like when you say it like that, you really see the stupidity in it now. But are we going to stop it? No, we're not. And these women are going to always go back to these rich men and always get manipulated and just continue the cycle. So you can sit here and say, oh, it's rare, it's this. But their reality is different, bro. They can do that and probably have been doing it. And nothing will happen. So why would they see something wrong with it? You know, it's just another game to them. If the women themselves don't come forth and be like, yo, stop this. I'm going to be like, all right, man, I'm going to keep doing what I do.
Towards her didn't change much in day-to-day life, right? But it changed when we had sex, and she smelt it and she could feel it, and it hurt her bad, and she got her ass in line fast. He used to kiss me, he used to hug me afterwards. These small things. You go from all that nice shit to just fucking her like she's, but not in a good way like she's nothing, in a bad way like she's nothing. The real G's know what I'm saying here. There's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference.
And you speak of this about.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say nothing.
What am I saying here?
There's a difference.
Yo.
In a bad way like she's nothing. The real G's know what I'm saying here. There's a difference.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
You dumb
And you speak of this about.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say nothing.
You know what that reminds me of? You know, like when the popular kid comes around and people just want to repeat what he says to just seem cool. That's the vibe that I got from Byron right there still, you know? I don't hate their podcast, but I don't get the most genuine vibe from them, if I'm being honest.
I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say it.
What did you say, Myron? Yo, that nigga, look at this nigga smiling too. Yo, this is the same nigga that be in comment section saying the most outrageous thing because a woman is on the screen. This nigga's ready to say, you dumb slut. Am I right, guys? What the fuck?
Because in that moment, you have her in her emotions.
Nah, that is kind of, that is right though. I mean, for the first time, I've been agreeing with Homeboy in the Orange a lot. I really should learn his name though. I should stop doing that. Low. Legend of Winning. Damn. That's a nice ass name, nigga. Cause Low, you'll be like, yo, why you name Low? Cause I'm a legend of winning, nigga. Shit. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I've been agreeing with Low way too much this episode, bro. I thought I was gonna have like a whole, you know, like brain damage, like trying to debate him. But no, he's been saying the right stuff.
It's a vulnerable place.
That's right. That's right.
That's vulnerable place.
Women are most programmable because all women are programmed. And I want to say this. Maybe I'll be a misogynist now.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I said this in another podcast.
Yeah.
I believe that men are more capable of independent thought because I believe that men are more evolved for battle and war. So if we had an idea which nobody else agreed with, we're more capable of defending it. We've evolved to saying, no, the sky's blue, it's not green. Okay, pull a sword out. We'll defend our idea. Women don't have the capability to defend themselves or their ideas. So they're going to go along with an idea they heard from somebody else.
Right.
Herd mentality. Yeah, I mean, I know he's laughing. Agent isn't laughing though. I know, because Agent's listening, man. You have to listen. If you check it out, just take your feelings away from it for a second. Let's think of this logically. Let's put two men in two wild men in the forest, right? They have an idea. We need to chop down all the trees in the forest. No, we shouldn't chop down all the trees in the forest. He has his thought. He has his thought. No, when it comes that time to come to a mutual understanding, probably they're not gonna, so it's gonna get physical. So, bro, where am I even going with this? Where did I even start? He was talking about the two men. Hold on there. Yes. Independent thought, and they're more likely to defend their thought and try and think outside the box to make shit happen. Yeah, because that's what most of your men, that's most of male existence. Having to figure shit out, having to like come up with new ideas, new inventions, like new topic. Just your ideas is really what makes you a man. It's because it's the idea to make a YouTube channel. That's what's going to make you make a YouTube channel and pursue YouTube. It's the idea to become an artist, which is what you understand. You have to sit down and literally think for yourself, what is the best idea for what I can do with my life? So, not saying that women don't do that, but for like hundreds of years, they didn't even have the choice to do that, which is wrong, obviously. But if they didn't have the choice to do that, obviously they did not evolve with that thought. I don't know what to say it. Like, I don't know how to say it. They didn't evolve with that part of the brain, you know, that will make you sit down and be like, no, everybody is saying this. I don't agree with that. I agree with this. And why do I agree with this? And you go through and you really check it out for yourself. And even nowadays, I don't really see, not even just women, I don't see people doing that, bro. I don't see a lot of people thinking independently. They get most of their opinions and thoughts from clips that they watch from TikTok, bro. They would go on TikTok, see a clip that they don't like, go in the comments to find comments and hope that they're saying what they want to hear. You know what I mean? Like, you want to talk about echo chambers, like TikTok is an echo chamber, bro. Instagram is an echo chamber. And the fact that they banned Andrew Tate just showed that, bro, is a real echo chamber.
In general, right? So all women are programmed.
The fucking
women are programmed. They're either programmed by society.
Yo, the irony behind that is crazy. You mean the same shit that you niggas go on fucking platforms and regurgitate the same talking points to convince a bunch of men to believe the same thing? That's what you mean, nigga? Oh my god. Oh my god, the fucking irony.
Wait. Let me go back. Let me see what he said before he started laughing. I don't get the irony.
Have the capability to defend themselves or their ideas. So they're going to go along with an idea they heard from somebody else in general, right? So all women are programmed.
The fucking irony.
Well, I mean, I get that. Let's take gender out of it. Just people in general. You have strong-minded people that will see something. They would hear somebody bring up like 10 talking points. They'd be like, nah, I only agree with like 3 out of the 10 that he brought up. And just keep it moving and understand that, yeah, I don't agree with most of the things he says. I only agree with a little bit. But most people don't do that. Most people literally just, they want to believe something, so they find something that feeds that belief and just continue feeding it. But I don't necessarily think that it's a gender thing, though. I think it's just a people thing. Like, people just want something to believe in, and they want other people to confirm their beliefs, so it makes them, you know, like, it warrants the belief. It makes you feel like, yeah, now I know I wasn't alone when I thought this. So you feel more confident in your belief. Yeah, but I don't think it's I definitely do think more women do that, though, because I've seen a lot of women do that, where I've seen a lot of men challenge the things that are popular in mainstream, where I don't see a lot of women challenge things that are popular, you know. And then when you ask them to defend these things that are popular, like defend why you hate Andrew Tate, they just say what they say on TikTok and Twitter, bro. They just literally quote tweets and quotable stuff.
They're either programmed by society.
Yo, the irony behind that is crazy. You mean the same shit that you niggas go on fucking platforms and regurgitate the same talking points to convince a bunch of men to believe the same thing? That's what you mean, nigga? Oh my god. Oh my god. The fucking irony.
I'm like actually a little stunned. Literally.
And again, there's What? There's 5 other men in here, and nobody has not said anything.
I wonder why nobody said, like, really? Where did you learn that? Like, what slew of, like, peer-reviewed studies did you read?
None.
Back that up.
None. It gets worse, though.
But it's not about no peer-reviewed study. It's just saying that, obviously, the whole premise of the argument is, like, in the wrong from the jump. Because, one, we're talking about manipulating a girl to get her back in line when she does something that you don't like. Like, that, the whole, just the manipulating part alone is the fact that we're even having this conversation. I doubt that anything leading after would make any sense either. So when he brings up that, you know, the idea thing where they didn't spend most of their time developing individual thought, they mostly went along with what people said. But I don't think that's what his purpose is when he comes onto these platforms. So let me just repeat what the comments want to hear or whatever. Like, no, like you ask him a question, he's going to answer honestly. In my opinion, I don't see him pandering to anybody necessarily. Like, if you listen to him in long form, his views are literally like everywhere. Like, it's everywhere, but they all like come together at one point, but like they're really all over the place, and you're like, what? Huh? And you know, but I still don't want him canceled though.
This is his anecdotal life data.
That's his anecdotal life data. And then his example was, yeah, the sky's blue, no, it's green. Let's fight for it, dog. Like, what are you, like, this is nothing that kills him with the rep.
No, he was saying that when men were evolving and were developing independent ideas and independent thought, anytime men confront each other, there's a low level of, there's a risk of violence, basically. Anytime men confront each other, there's a risk of violence. So he's saying that when men were developing their ideas, two men would come together with opposing ideas because they came about it independently, which was the point of the conversation, that women don't think independently. So these men came up with their independent thoughts. One thinks the sky is blue, one thinks the sky is green. They come together. They're like, yo, you're not listening. Let's just fight it out. Which is what most men do anyway. Most men just fight it out when they can, you know, like I personally don't see what was wrong with what he said. Like, he's not saying that two men should go into the street and fight right now because one believes the sky is blue and sky is gray. But men, for the most time in history, that's the whole reason why fights start, because we disagree and we can't agree to disagree. So now I feel like you're disrespecting me, so now I need to fight you. That's how most, that's how most fights or like battles start anyway. I don't know.
Pale alpha shit. Why do y'all niggas keep referencing like centuries ago when men, men, human being race was so idiotic that we call them Neanderthals? Why do you keep referencing cavemen? Why do you keep referencing pre-Renaissance when niggas?
He's just bringing up the fact that men had to evolve by using independent thought. Like, we've seen it hundreds of times, like men living up in the mountains by themselves. He literally has to have independent thought up there, bro. Like, he can't rely on anybody else's opinions. He has to think independent thought. So that's the whole premise of bringing up from that long ago. Because we're talking about evolution. How are we going to talk about evolution and what? Talk about 10 years ago? 10 years isn't any evolution, bro. We have to go back hundreds of years. So that's why. I don't see anything wrong with going back hundreds of years to just bring up something about evolution and human development. That's the reason why I brought it up. To talk about human evolution and development. Like, I don't know.
Just pulling out swords and stabbing niggas because the sky, they were arguing about the color of the sky. Why?
They weren't literally doing that though. It's a example. Like a fake example.
Why are you referencing that? Have we not evolved to the point where you can't use any other examples? Like, niggas immediately like, we're going to war. That means niggas have been to what?
Well, what example of men gathering independent thought over years of evolution would you bring? Like, he's bringing up, his point was, men are less programmable because they have spent majority of evolution conjuring up independent thoughts, right? Or thoughts that go against the grain. How else would you try to back up that point or back up that claim without talking about the evolution, though? Like, I get you're talking about them stabbing niggas and whatever. It was just, he even passed over it. He literally said, oh, I think the sky is blue. I think the sky is green. And they take out the swords and fight. That's not how it goes. But I can probably show you many fights that have happened in the history of the earth that have happened like that, bro. Literally, two people just walk up. I think this, you think this. Let's fight. It's not that far-fetched, bro. Especially coming from my perspective. I live in Jamaica. I live in a very violent country where anything can pop off at any time for any reason. You don't even have to be that he even disagrees with you. He might even agree with you. He just might be having a bad day. So he wants to fight somebody. And he is going to fight somebody. So you can't say, oh, haven't we evolved and civilized enough? No, we have not evolved and civilized enough for that. Because people will still fight you just because they're having a bad day.
We're not at war. You're not at war. You're literally sitting at a fucking Miami. What are we doing?
They're at war in this Miami fucking
my God.
condominium.
What are you doing, bro?
Nah.
Yeah, you're in a condominium, dog. You're in a condominium in a living room sitting at a fucking Justice League table, nigga. What are you doing, nigga?
Yeah, bro. Get these fucking... Do we have to watch the rest of this?
No, we don't.
Okay, thank God. Get them off my screen. If you missed our last video, you can catch up on this one right here. Andrew Tate was getting some serious criticism levied by Ludwig himself. As you can see our take over there. Otherwise, we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace. Gag shit. Hold on.
How do you feel?
Whoa.
Yeah, I think he's saying.
Whoa. I hate when YouTube just does that. But I need to turn off my autoplay, don't I? Wait, what? It was off. I'm in my fucking playlist, you dumbass. Anyway, you see what I thought to myself? That's not healthy. Anyway. But yeah. So, you see what I mean? Like, throughout this entire video, I have agreed and I have disagreed. But you know what? Whoever watches this video and doesn't like Tate, they're just going to focus on the fact that I agree with something he said, you know. They're not going to bring up the fact that I disagree with some things as well. Because they don't care about that, bro. It's literally, people have a belief and they just want to see content that feeds that belief. If you don't feed that belief and you don't pander to their feelings and you don't, like, bro, you're a random person on the internet. You are a random white kid in Nebraska. I'm a random black kid in Jamaica. Why would I give a flying flamingo in fuck about you and your feelings? Why would I do that? What benefit does your feelings have to me? None. So I don't need to care about your feelings, bro. Really and truly, I don't need to care if the things I say upset you. Or when they're like, well, not Playback, but when the original podcast that we're reacting to was like, well, man, I guess you can see why people are calling you. So, like, of course we see, because y'all are bitches. You understand? Like, anything that goes against your main beliefs is sexist. Like, it's just facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I personally cannot take advice from somebody I don't respect. You know what I mean? If you're not a respectable person, if you don't even give off a commanding aura, like, I need to listen to you, or I should, because I can learn something from listening to you, then I'm not going to listen to you, bro. And that's what majority of the world is proving. The reason why most people tuned in, yeah, the shock value, yeah, very, this, that, but most people, like looked up to him, bro. They wanted to hear what he had to say, regardless of if they agreed or not. They just wanted to hear it, because they're like, yo, you never know what I can learn or what form of entertainment I can get from this today. So, you know, it's just, as I said, people just not liking difference of opinion, difference in views, like world views, relationship views. And also, they don't like the fact that he's way more popular than them. Not Playback, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about all people that were trying to get him cancelled. they don't like the fact that he's more popular than them and he's saying things that they disagree with, you know. So they tried their hardest to silence him. But it's only for now. It's not forever. He'll be back. If not, he'll just pass the torch to someone else. He'll pass the torch to Sneeko. Sneeko is going crazy right now, bro. You understand? So big up Playback, big up Agent, and big up Low. I just learned his name today. Legend of Winning. That's crazy. I still think that's crazy because Low, you know, you think of low value, low energy, low this. And then it's like, why is your name Low? Oh, Legend of Winning. Oh, shit. It's like a play on words, like shit, like, you know? It's kind of cool, to be honest. To me, you know? So, that's it, though. That's all the points I had to make, bro. I just wanted to watch this video and just get those thoughts off my brain. Because when I watch these videos, everything's just flowing out of my brain and my head. And I'm just like, I need to do a reaction to these. I'm talking way too much for me not to bring this on the channel. But this video is kind of more serious, kind of, you know. I didn't laugh that much. And that's what I do mostly on the channel is laugh. So, different kind of video. I don't know if you like it. But by time it posted and I see the like count or comment count, I'll see if you guys like it. So, hit the comments. Hit the like button. Jump in the comments. And subscribe. Subscribe to me. You don't know. Subscribe. So can it 5K? We just hit 4K, bro. You don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. Kogency, and I'm out this motherfucker, man. Peace. Senorita, nice to meet her. You want take a drive, now the Benz, it's sweet. The dress you have on expensive, and it really show off your extensive features.